This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV. We're in Sims's gym here in Hainault. With me, I've got boxer Ricky Bones. How are you, Ricky?
I'm doing good, how are yourself?
Yeah, but surprised to see you down here today.
So there's a lot of people.
I know. Let's just talk about, back up a little bit, the decision to part ways with Billy Nelson. How did it come about?
Do you know, after the last fight, even before that, there was things that I was that was always in the back of my mind, that wee things that I felt as if I had to change. You know, I've not fell out with Billy. I sat down and spoke to Billy and told him obviously the decision that I had made to go and find another trainer. And I told him it was just exactly the same way I felt before I left my amateur trainer, before I actually teamed up with Billy. It's just one of the things where I felt as if I just needed a change of everything, a change of scenery, some new ideas. I just felt as if I was going through the motions, so that's what's brought me down here. But there's no hard feelings of that between me and Billy now.
So the state of your relationship with Billy Nelson is fine, yeah?
No, you know, there was no fallout at all. It was just I had to do what I had to do.
It's just when you don't say that, it's like people just assume after a split that it's come through some sort of bad feeling or whatever.
Especially on the boxing forums and that, you get again, everybody's always get their opinions on stuff, but they don't know obviously what has actually happened. It was just one of the things where I needed to change, and for the bit, I think that for my career, it's what I had to do. I had to get a change different.
So. Why the decision to come to Tony Sims, and especially down here as well?
Well, John, we came down here before the last fight for a week to spar. We came down to spar with Kevin and Martin Ward. I came down and I enjoyed it, getting away from home, especially when you're training for a fight. Back home, all the distractions and that, whereas down here, you're away from everything. And I enjoyed it down here. I got on well with Tony. So that was when I sat. Once I had spoke to Billy, I sat down with Alec and I told him that I would if Tony would be up for it, take him down and see how we got on. I've been down here for a few days now. I'll go to Spain with him next week, and when we come back, I'll be down here until obviously the next fight.
As experienced as you are, and you know what you've accomplished in your career, what is it you're looking for from Tony Sims? Because you're kind of the fighter you are is what you are. What are you looking for him to do or help you with?
Do you know, I just needed I think it was just I needed a change of everything. Like I said, I needed some new ideas. The things that we've been working on for we're coming up, it's just basically getting back again. I know getting back to just things that he would like to add to my style that he thinks will improve me. But like you said, I'm at the stage in my career now, I can't really change that much. But it's wee things that he would like to change, but he doesn't want to change me altogether. So again, it's the exact same scenario when I started off with Billy. It's just getting to know the way Tony works, the way that he wants to get you fighting and stuff like that, and he'll get to know me the things that I like to do it, and hopefully we'll see the improvements coming along.
Your last three fights, Gonzalez, Beltran, and your defeat to Crawford, where you lost the world title,
Yep.
Probably by your own admission, weren't your best three performances.
Yep.
What now for you, Ricky? Where do you stand now, as in trying to get back on top, if you like?
After the last fight, I was reading a lot of nonsense, what people were saying about me and that. After the last fight, you know, I lost to the better man on the night. He was always just one step ahead of me, no matter what I was going to do. But you know, that's still a fight that I'd be more than happy to take the rematch. I would love to get another shot at him. I don't know what way they're going to go. Obviously, for my next fight, there's talk about the end of June back in Glasgow, so I'm looking forward to that. But the last fight, you know, it's just made me even more determined to make sure that I go out there and I get these other world title opportunities. Because if I do, I'm going to grab it with both hands again. Again, it's just made me even more hungry now to go out there and just get on with things.
I was talking to your new trainer now, Tony Sims, earlier on today, and asked him about what do you have to do to get back. So you need to, without fighting for a world title in your next fight, which I'm sure you would given the chance, but you know for the long run of your remaining future, it's probably not the best idea to do that. So a fight now against a ranked opponent is the way you believe is going to get you back on top.
Well, I don't know what way that they're going to go. I know there was talk about obviously going down the WBC route, possibly getting somebody ranked in the top 10 so I can get a high ranking with him. But again, hopefully in the next couple of weeks we should find out a bit more what's happening. I know that I said that I would love to get the rematch, and I know they're keen to obviously get my confidence back. That's the way that they put it. But they know me, they know it doesn't bother me who I fight. You know, a fight's a fight. But like I said, especially after the last fight, it's just made me even more determined to make sure I can go out there and prove to myself that I've got another world title in me. So there's more to come.
Where do you stand on fights with the other domestic British fighters? Because it's a strong division domestically, which it has been for a while, but would you only really want to fight one of the other British lightweights if there was some sort of world title aspiration like embedded in the fight, if you like?
You know, a fight's a fight. You just go out there and go on with it. Whoever's put in front of me, I've said all along, I'll fight whoever. I know Eddie Hearn had said that's the only way that I would fight. Obviously, another British fighter, as if it was maybe a final eliminator towards a world title. So we'll just need to wait and see. I know that there is still big fights out there. Eddie said he could make these. He could go after the other world title holders if he wanted to now. But they would like to start obviously get my confidence back up, get me back on a roll before we take a step up again. But when they're ready to do that, I'm going to be ready.
Okay, just finally, as you told me earlier on, just talk to me a little bit about how you're going to be based here. 10 to 12 weeks prior to a fight, is that out? And then obviously you're not moving up and leaving Scotland.
I'm not moving altogether, no. I think we're 10 weeks away for the date that I've got in mind. So I've already done a few days. I go to Spain with Tony, Kevin Mitchell and John Ryder next week for 2 weeks. When I come back, I'll probably go back home for a weekend, and then for 8 weeks before the fight, I'd mostly be based down here. I'll be going home every second weekend, and Amanda's already said that she would come down and visit now and again. My pals and that have said it, so it's not as if I'm going to be on my own, because when I'm training for a fight, I'll kind of lock myself away anyway. I just like to obviously go on with the training, rest, because you're training that much 2 and 3 times a day. You've not really got time for anything else. But it's good that Amanda was happy for me to do this. We had sat down, we had spoke about it, and she said that for my career I need to do this. I don't want to look back and say, oh, should have, would have.
Yeah.
But I've done it now. I've made my bed, so I'll lie in it. But I think it's for the best.
It's a shame, really. I can't tempt you in the 10 weeks for nights out or anything, innit? You can't do any of that, can you? Obviously.
No, that's me. I'm in total hibernation now. Totally focused on the job. Like I said, the last fight has just made me even more determined to go out and prove to myself in this fight that I know everybody's entitled to their opinion, but people are saying, oh, his last few fights, he's passed his best in that. But there is more to come, trust me.
Alright, well listen, we hope so, we certainly hope so. Ricky Burns, thanks for talking to IFL TV. Enjoy your time away. I know it's going to be hard graft out there in Spain. And we'll wait the announcement of when Eddie hopefully confirms a show in Glasgow in June, and your opponent as well.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it as well.
Alright, no problem. This is Kugan Cassius with Ricky Burns here for IFL TV. Thank you very much.